What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to A1 Who's On. Back with y'all another one, man. But before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Also, if you're winning anything out these predictions, man, only thing matters for is your participation. Hit that like button, sub to the channel. Hit me with a comment. Let me know if you want some off of it or not, or if this is helpful for you at all. That way we can continue to put separation in that win-loss column on that prediction record. Let's dive into this, man. We got the San Antonio Spurs. Correction. This is going to be part one. Part nine officially with part one for today of the NBA Quick Hits predictions. We got 8 games. We'll be dropping 2 videos today doing these predictions, so make sure you stay tuned for the entirety to get all the predictions. Let's dive into this now. San Antonio Spurs sitting at 7-18 versus the 12-14 Miami Heat. Who do we have in this one? Right off the bat, man, we're going to take a look and see whether or not Jimmy Butler is going to be playing in this game. Obviously, he is a huge difference maker when it comes to it. So let's wait and see. Jimmy Butler is listed as probable for this game, so more than likely, no slight nor disrespect to the Spurs, but I would assume that the Heat may view this game as one of those games that's not really worth bringing him back. But at the same time, on the flip side of that, they could view it as a game he could come back, give the knee a test, and see, just put some minutes on there and see how he's responding, how his body looks, and things of that nature, and decide whether or not they want to let him continue the game or if they want to, obviously make it a short night for him. But nonetheless, man, that's kind of the main injuries Sean listed is here. So again, the San Antonio Spurs team, man, no quit. They're young. They're coached by one of the Hall of Fame coaches in Greg Popovich. So you know what to expect from them. A lot of grit, a lot of toughness. Who do we have winning this game, though, as far as the prediction wise? I'm going to rock out the Miami Heat on this one. I feel like they definitely have a better roster, better team, have faced a better competition and beat the better competition. It's just all a matter of obviously playing against the Spurs team, staying consistent, minimizing turnovers and playing tough, sound defense. If they don't do that, this Spurs team is more than capable of going in there and beating Miami at home, man. So they're definitely going to stay on their P's and Q's and make sure that they stay into with everything as well. Next game after that, man, we're going to go with the Clippers, sitting at 14-13 versus the Wizards, sitting at 11-15. Very tough game. Both teams looking to get back into their winning ways, man. Clippers are above 500 by 1 game. Obviously, with the litany of injuries they've been dealing with all season with, Kawhi, John Wall, and Paul George. So we'll have to wait and see on that side of things. But they will be starting John Wall. Obviously, he's returning back to where he built his bones playing for the Wizards. So he's going to be starting his first start of the season. So very excited to see him return there. A lot of energy and emotion is going to be playing, obviously from his side, but also from the Clippers side as well. I think they're going to step up huge for him and play, above their heads and make sure that they get the win on his behalf on this one, man. From the Wizards' perspective, they're going to look to play spoiler for this. They're going to look to go out there and put it on the line and make sure that they give him a true, welcome back L that he can take home with him. But obviously, they're going to show their appreciation for him. On the prediction side of this, who do we have, man? Who do we have? I think for this one, I'm going to rock out the Clippers on this one, just for that reason. Like I said, I think they're going to all want to get the win for him. So they're going to be playing extremely hard and much harder than they typically would and more focused. It's probably going to be more of from their perspective, more playoff energy type. They're going to come out with their intensity. They'll come out with to make sure, again, that they are, putting the foot to the metal or pressing on the gas to make sure that they, beat this Wizards team just for John Wall. So again, we'll rock out with Los Angeles Clippers on this one, man. It should be an extremely exciting game. Can't wait to see it. Next up after that, we got the we got the Nets versus the Pacers. Brooklyn Nets sitting at 15-12. Pacers sitting at 14-12. No major injuries being listed as right now. A couple of questionable players, but majority of the time when they're questionable, they more than likely are likely to play. Only one is more of the Ben Simmons side of things. Again, listed as questionable, so not sure what his status is for this particular game. So just keep an eye out for that. But again, another key matchup, a good matchup at this one, man. Miles Turner, again, returning back to playing at the level that he was known to play at. But then on the flip side of that, man, you're having KD and Kyrie getting extremely efficient again at scoring and playing off of one another. And obviously with Joe Harris back and Seth Curry out there as well, this team is definitely righting the ship and starting to play some really good basketball. And you're seeing the results of that. At first, they were, I wouldn't say the laughing stock of the league along with my Lakers team, but look, they went on the run. Now you're not hearing any of those murmur birds about it again. You're seeing this team putting together strings of wins, and that's what they're doing. So, so for this particular prediction on this one, man, I'm going to go ahead and rock out with the Brooklyn Nets to win this one. I think KD and Kyrie will be on a mission, and the rest of the guys will follow suit. Now, however, I would not be surprised whatsoever if the Indiana Pacers did pull it together and were able to get the win on this one because they have a team that's built to do so as well, man. So again, we got the Brooklyn Nets winning that one. And then last but not least for this part one of the prediction videos for today, we got the Thunder versus the Cavaliers. Thunders are 11-14, Cavs are 16-10. Should be again a very good game. Why? You have two teams that are very hard fought, tough, gritty. They get after it. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is playing at a all-star type level at this point. And on the flip side of that, man, obviously we know we're getting out of Donovan Mitchell, and we know we're getting out of Darius Garland as well. So a lot you're seeing from both of these teams. They're both young, revamped as well, but it's tough. It's extremely tough to go in here and beat this team, man. So the Cavs, as yet, there's no injuries being reported as of right now that they're reporting or injury listing of it. So for the most part, man, I mean, obviously the return of Ricky Rubio, he has been listed. It's upgraded to question or probable for tonight, so you could be seeing a return in him out there tonight, which would be exciting to see. From the Thunder side of things, man, I'm not seeing outside of Chet Holmgren is the only one that's kind of listed it out. Other than that, so again, you're getting two teams that's going to be almost at their absolute healthiest point. Now, who we're going to rock with a prediction on this one? I am going to rock with the Cleveland Cavaliers on this one, playing at home. Again, if Ricky Rubio's out there, you're going to get another guard that can handle the ball, that plays tough defense and looks to get all his teammates involved. Great passer, decision maker with the ball as well. And then obviously Jared Allen, rim protector, rim runner as well. So it's going to be a tough game, but again, this team is going to be up for the task. So who am I rocking with? I'm going with the Cleveland Cavaliers on this one, man. Can't wait to see it. Should be a good game, but I think the Cavs have more than enough to go in here and beat this Thunder team. However, if it's a bad shooting night, turnovers, things of that nature, they're not focused. This Thunder team definitely has the skill set and ability to go in here and get the Cavaliers up out of there and walk out the double on this one. So we'll have to wait and see the outcome of this one. But as a quick recap, man, I got the Heat beating the Spurs. I got the Clippers beating the Wizards. I have the Nets beating the Pacers, and I have the Cavaliers beating the Thunder. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information flowing at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. Again, I appreciate you stopping through. Now I'll catch you on another one, man.